Mic check, mic check. Pops in the building. Who's he going with? Going with the Eagles? I don't know, man. Two East Coast teams. Pop, throw your headset up.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Jets. Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Got Pop running new plays. Still doing the same shit.
Hurts throwing right away. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Throwing is Hurts. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, Wilson.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
They go play action with Wilson. Rolling to his right. Open man is Uzama. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. They'll run with Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
He'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Wilson. And check down complete to Hall. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he is going to have the Jets first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago. So a 3 and out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there. And they get the first down.
On the Jets sweep, here comes more. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 34. Not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Not worried, Pop. Not worried. I'm a little rusty.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, Wilson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson. He finds his man. Complete. That's Wilson. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. Inside
Let's
the 10.
go, baby.
Touchdown, Jets. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive. Turn it back over. This game could be 88 out the gate.
88 out the gate? What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every... This is intercepted. Sauce Gardner puts it on, and the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. You can't relax too much, because as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
This pass out wide to Hall. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Zerline's kick is up there through. Got the lead back down to 4 now, 14-10. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 83 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in his first
another
half.
pick, Pop.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
Come on.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They
Play.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football.
He was
here.
hype.
Great
Up
field
14
position.
zip. Hype. Sheesh. Sheesh. Pop, throw your headset on, man.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Running left, it's Hall. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Manual tackling.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. So Wilson runs off, and now they will go to the man they call Greg the Leg, Greg Zuerlein. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. He's down 14-14. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, virtually no win. This is a kicker's
Fuller
dream
comeback,
here.
Pop.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out and to force the field goal.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Smell the fumble.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off the points for themselves.
Hit that.
On 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Like somebody thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Let's go. Ooh, we there. Use it. Get up.
It's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
Oh, we out. Oh, we out. We out. Ah, let's go. Let's go, Pop. Come on.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth
Looking at
is
you,
wide
Pop.
open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they
What
went
a
out
game.
on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws.
Okay.
Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Just wanted to make the tackle.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Gotta do it, man. 30
The
seconds.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the locker. And for the fourth time tonight, it's
Let's
an
go.
interception.
Why you prevent?
Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on first down.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. Throwing on 3rd and long. Wilson. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they will make this a 9-point lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Kill him. Oh, he should have fought.
That's it for the first
And it's my
Two
ball,
more
Pop.
quarters to go.
My
And
ball.
Plenty more to see after the break.
One-handed that one before half. That was crazy. What's going to be your excuse this time, Pop? You could actually watch the video and see what plays out there. I would pick the same play.
And we welcome you back now alongside
variety
Charles
of
Davis.
plays
I'm
to
Brandon
do.
Gunn getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Scored 23
And
straight.
the Jets set to receive this third
About to be
quarter
30.
kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. From his end zone, Wilson. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple-option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Here's the Jets punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They go play action with Hurts.
I'm right there.
And now here's another interception. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. There he goes left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick.
Smelled it.
Touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. This other group stayed a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room. No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
That first dude was good, though. Why did Smile?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to... And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
2nd and 5 now. Wilson, he gets it underneath to Hall. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean,
other plays,
all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
A toss left side for Hall. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down the 15-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Touchdown! Breece Hall.
Damn,
15-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Zerline now for the PAT. And the lead is now 24.
Taylor. Not even. Had like a good.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
He's got him in, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 33 yards that time.
I don't care what level of football you play. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we'd get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along, and hope someone would come free.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Hurts. The Sanders has got it complete. And this will be stopped at the 44.
That's a good one.
Good for 7 yards.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And now here's another
He's a Pro Bowler.
Picked off by the
Pro
linebacker,
Bowler.
C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy.
He's trying to score. Oh, he didn't score. They didn't give him that.
But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
39.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to take it in.
45 straight pop.
It's a 1-yard touchdown
Pop.
run. And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this
Jesus
third
Christ.
quarter. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Another pick.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here. As he will switch ends, his time is run out on this. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Right where this set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
And he scored. Let's go. Pop. That was crazy.
Has been rough for this offense, and
Ooh, you gotta see that.
Thrown all these interceptions, another one there, and this one taken all the way back to the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
Zerline connects on the extra point. This one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
What's going to be the scoop this time?
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick six. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down
8
after losing
interceptions.
yardage at the 10.
Not
So
very
still
good at
14
Madden.
yards to go.
Not
Second
very
down.
good.
Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
I'll take that.
Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. He dumps this one off through the hole. Touchdown, Jets.
They want me to. They don't want me to go for 2, but I want to go for 2. I want to score 60.
And the Jets
I want
have
60.
6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. And this is incomplete.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going
I'm
for
gonna get that
2 in this
60.
situation,
Got 3 minutes left.
somebody doesn't like someone else. There is
So
no doubt in
much.
my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurting this one. No.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next
Good 10.
drive. Where we stand right now in
You
the
got
4th
10?
quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed.
got 10.
My goodness,
Come on.
another
Who are we
interception.
gonna say I'm playing?
Picked off by Bryce Hall.
Come
And
on.
he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Well, this one was already
can't be
ugly, and
right.
now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead. It's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT.
You gotta
for
concede.
6.
And
Yeah,
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And now here's another interception. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a
This
pick
is
six
crazy.
and a Jet touchdown. It's pretty rare that you see a ball game decided by this wide of a margin, and now it gets, Charles, even wider after that pick six. They've done everything right on that side.
I think we can safely say that not only is a scoreboard, right, the gap big there, now everyone's just looking for stat pattern, right? Do I get a chance to make a big play? Can I get a takeaway? Can I go ahead and put the ball in the end zone? That's what these guys are all talking to each other about now. It'll read this big.
And all deep in his own territory, coughs up the football.
Use a hit stick fumble. I told you he's gonna cough one up. Nah, I need a timeout. I can't call a timeout.
Zerline on and the extra point.
I just gotta kill it. Damn, I missed that anyway.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Pop. That was very good quality. Damn.